This is Musings and Counsel from London Baker Law with Debbie London Baker.
Debbie, what do you say to a family member who wants to contest a will?
Well, first thing I say is I don't do that. I don't do that. So I will happy to refer you to somebody. And I say it'll be expensive because that's purely hourly retainer based because there's no guarantees that it will fly. I don't know that I say a lot more than that because I know I'm not going to do it.
Right.
I might ask them, what has you think that you want to do that? And sometimes, people, it hasn't happened often, people will say, well, I know my Uncle Steve was going to leave me something.
Thanks, Debbie.
I know in one will, he did, because he named me as, he included me in the group called niece. Okay. But when he did his next will, he named everybody and didn't name me. And I'm convinced his daughter exerted undue influence to leave me out. Well, that may be true. How are you going to prove that? So again, I go back to, I'm not saying you don't contest it. I'm saying you want to think about it because any attorney you call who might take this, you're looking at minimum, $5,000-$6,000 off the bat to get started. And I'm not saying don't. People say it's the principle of the thing. I go, I'm not arguing about the principle of the thing. You just have to decide whether it's worth your emotional energy. And a couple of people have decided it's not because it's that I've talked to. So it's like it's not going to be worth 2 years of my time, unknown amounts of money, with no guarantee of an outcome. I have one client who did take it to litigation because an insurance company had paid her niece incorrectly because she'd been named. And I just said, but I don't do this. So she won, took 1.5 years. She won. And she got all her money. I think the niece had to wind up paying all her legal fees.
Wow.
So that was worth it. And it was what her mother wanted. So she was going to follow it through to the end. That made sense because her mother didn't get what she wanted. But I recommend people, I don't do it. I'll refer you to people who love to do it. You have to think about the emotional cost.
This has been Musings and Counsel from London Baker Law. Learn more at londonbakerlaw.com. Thanks for listening.